Good morning, good afternoon, depending on what part of the country you're in. Still trying to hit my goal of hitting all 50 states in the year 2025. And with that said, I got a couple more out this week. And the first destination I went to was the city of Portland in the state of Maine. And yes, that is Maine, not Oregon. Anyway, so this is me just walking through the town here, just going through the little city. It's not very big at all for sure. So, um, anyway, my first destination was an Odyssey boat and whale watching tour. The tour itself was $80, and it was roughly about 3.5 to 4 hours long. Pretty much just a little boat that takes you and several other people out to the ocean, and then while you're out there, you can definitely catch some whale watching here. So I got a little video. For some reason, I didn't capture the sound for some reason, but here's a little video of a whale that we caught while I was out there. So that completed my boat tour. Here I am back on land, eventually passing the Portland Headlight before going downtown to what they call Monument Square. This statue right here is considered the Ladies of Victory statue, which is one of the largest bronze statues in America. This monument honors the over 5,000 Portland soldiers and sailors who served in the Civil War. This statue was erected in 1888 and dedicated in October 28 of 1891. This right here is Red Eats. This is a popular destination in Portland. I did not eat there. It's mainly a seafood spot. I do not like seafood, but it's a popular spot there. So this completed my trip in Portland, Maine before we went to my next destination. My next destination was the city of Burlington in the state of Vermont. Here I am now, just arriving and landing in Vermont before walking around downtown and heading my first destination. My first destination was actually the what they call the Fleming Museum of Art. This museum was free. They do suggest or recommend giving a donation if you can, $5 minimum. It's pretty interesting museum to say the least. There's some very odd and crazy, statues and sculptures and all that, but not too bad of a museum for sure. So once again, this is the Fleming Museum of Art. It's free to get in. They do recommend, if you can, minimum of $5 for a donation, which is not a bad donation part at all. So once again, Fleming Museum of Art. This right here is a Spirit of Ethan Allen tour. This is a lunch tour. They have different kind of tours, but this is the lunch tour. The lunch tour is $49. It's about an hour and a half long. You do go out on a boat, have some lunch and stuff like that. You can see some whales. There was no whales at this time, but you can see some whales while you're out there. So Ethan Allen tour, $49 for the lunch tour. This right here is the Ben & Jerry's factory. This factory is definitely not in Burlington, Vermont. It's about an hour away in Waterbury, Vermont. So you gotta take a little trip, but it's not too shabby. I mean, the state's really not that big or whatnot. So the cost to get in is $6. It's roughly about 30 minutes long. It just takes you around the factory. It shows you, the history of Ben & Jerry's and how it's made and how it's not made and whatnot. So pretty interesting for sure. You can buy some ice cream while you're there to eat it on the tour or whatnot, or take it home, but not too shabby. So once again, this is the Ben & Jerry's tour, $6, about 30 minutes long. So this completed my trips to Portland, Maine, and Burlington, Vermont. They're very, very small cities, small states in general. I can tell you probably some of the major cities in the U.S. is probably bigger than the whole states alone. So, but not too bad, not too shabby. It's not for everybody, but it's for somebody, as always. But so this completed my trip. So this is trips number 44 and 45. So I got 5 more to go. So here. So I'm gonna keep it pushing and get these 5 more out the way, and so I can complete my goal to hit all 50 states in 2025. But until then, you guys have a good one. Be safe and happy travels.